Here's an interesting one for you. This is DEWALT's Jobsite Pro wearable speaker. This was sent to us by DEWALT and it is very interesting, but it's something that you'll see on the shelf and probably walk right by, so it's probably why they sent it out. Get some information out on this and just show people what it does. Now, if you're into a small Bluetooth speaker, this dude is actually quite loud. It will also take phone calls, but let's just listen to it. I'm not sure where I have the volume. That is all the way up. Of course, music is going to be what it is. We can control this. We can take this down. No issue. Right back up. It is a cool speaker that will take phone calls and do a bunch of stuff. Now you have a button in the center. I'm going to stop this. You can hear how loud that is, which is absolutely amazing. The button in the center, if you push and hold it, is going to be your power button.
Power off.
But if you just...
Power on. Battery high. Your device is connected.
If you tap it while a phone call's coming in, that's how you answer. Tap it when the phone call's on, that's how you hang up. Double tap it while a phone call's coming in, and it will ignore the phone call. Pretty sweet because you only have those 3 buttons. But for wearing this device, you can simply slide it on. I had it over a groove belt, and while I wore it all day yesterday, I found that there really is no grip section in the back of this where you can get it to snag onto the belt and stay. So if I hit something, even slight, sitting down in a chair, getting in with my seatbelt in a truck, anything, it kind of moved its way out. I never had it fall off, but I could see that is a possibility. Now, so you can also take this and put it on something that's magnetic, and I'm surprised it slid down because this magnet is actually pretty strong. That magnet on the back can be taken off, and without it, it's semi-sticky, but not quite as sticky, but you can see that magnet will go anywhere, and then you can just clip onto it. It comes with an extra magnet. Battery life is somewhere around 10 hours. I wore it for 9 hours. It worked just fine. I didn't take a lot of phone calls on it. Speakerphone to me is not where I always want to be, so I have the ability to have a little bit more of a private conversation per se that is easier for everyone to hear, but I had this on my belt talking to people with my shirt over top of it, and everyone said it was clear as day. Hardly even knew they were on speakerphone. Just felt awkward because I was talking to my belt. I probably didn't have to, but I felt like I was. Where I think this would come into play is inside a tractor, something like that, where you wanted to listen to a little bit of music, wasn't too loud inside a cab or something. You could deal with taking a phone call, doing much of something like that on the job site. You could see it on a golf course where you could have it magnetic up on your golf cart. Lots of different places I can see this work. It's just a matter of where would you wear it? That's one question I have. It's cool, it's super neat, it just has its niche of who's going to use it. Let's come in, take a look at this. So as we stated, pretty small. You can see that blue blinking light. That is also your battery meter. It's telling us A, that it's paired, but it's also going to change color from orange down to red and let us know that the battery is getting lower. There's your 3 buttons. Volume down, basically answer a call or power. Volume up. Now if you double tap this with nothing else happening, it's going to go to a speaker mode. I don't have Bixby set up on my phone, but that's what it's going to go to, is Google or anything else like that, or any type of voice operated commands. You can do that with this. Kind of neat. The USB-C charging down here is covered. This is IP56 rated. Takes about an hour, hour and a half to charge, nothing big. It is something else that you have to charge at night. There is like rubber overmold around everything except where you see yellow. The yellow is more like the DEWALT tool plastic. In the back, here's that magnet I was talking about. You can throw it on something, clips in here. Very strong. You could put this underneath a shirt and then snap this to it. So it was sitting on like a pocket if you didn't want to use the clip or anything like that. There's a million ways that you could clip this on. Here's your clip. This could go probably great on a hat. But you can see it has quite a big clip there. But when we look under the clip, there's not a lot of grip. I mean, there is some grip there, but not a ton. So On a hat, I could see it fitting well, or multiple different places, but on a belt, watch it, it'll move itself around. At least that's what I found. Your results might be a little bit different. Pretty cool little speaker. So I'm super interested in where you'd use it, and I need your comments on this one because this seems like it fits a smaller niche. It may work for a ton of people. It'd work for me inside a tractor, like I said, if I was out golfing or if I had to drive something that was fairly silent. Probably not a car because I have, all that stuff set up in a radio, but if you didn't, that would work out well. A million things you could probably use it for. I'm just curious if you would purchase it or if it makes sense to you. The speaker quality is great. Voices come through great. It's not like it has a bad sound for music. It's going to be light on bass, but not something that you really are heavily noticed. It doesn't like take away all the treble just to make it sound like it has more bass. It works. Comments. I need to hear what you think about this little guy. I appreciate your time, guys. Give us a like in this video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Have a great day.